Randall Brown with PMZ Real Estate. I'm really excited today. I'm down here at McKay's Tap House and Beer Gardens, and I'm with Nancy and Jeff Lewis, and we are here for Tuesday Trivia Night at McKay's. How are you guys today?
We're great.
Good, thank
Awesome.
you.
Thank you guys for joining me tonight. So tell us about Trivia Night and what or who is the beneficiary?
Well, the beneficiary, and there's plural, there's multiple beneficiaries.
Oh, nice.
Valley Humane Society is the primary beneficiary because McKay's donates 10% of the evening's food and drink proceeds to the animal shelter.
Nice.
And McKay's benefits as well because we do this on Tuesday nights, which is ordinarily a very quiet night
Right.
at a beer garden.
Right? Yeah, and it's all outside.
And it's all outdoors, and so it brings a lot of people into town to McKay's for trivia night. And because it's such an outdoor, dog-friendly environment, a lot of people come and they bring their dogs, which just adds an additional element of enthusiasm and interest, and it's just fun and enjoyable.
Nice. Now, can kids come?
It's very kid-friendly. Never ask anything inappropriate. All the questions, can be asked in front of children.
Right.
Although typically people don't bring kids because it doesn't start until 7:30 or 8 p.m. Depending on the season.
Yeah.
In the summer it starts later because it gets darker out
Right.
later, and we need to wait for it to be dark to use the projection screen.
Right.
And it's a weeknight, so often
Right,
children
I
are
see.
not present,
That
but they
makes
could
sense.
be.
You're right. Okay. Okay. So, are you part of Valley Humane or part of McKay's? What is your role?
Actually,
We both have actually full-time jobs. So we do this purely as a donation to Valley Humane. We're not part of McKay's. We do this once a month. We have day jobs, actually. I run business development and marketing for a high-tech company, and Nancy's a lawyer. So between the two of us, we have, definitely keep us busy. But we really love doing this because it really is something to get out, really mix it up. It's not our normal day-to-day, and it's a lot of fun.
Nice, nice. Thank you for doing that. So, how or what is the process for coming up with these slides and its content? So, talk about that.
Nancy?
okay. I make up all the questions. I get them from everywhere. Sometimes a friend or a family member will say, "Oh, I just came across an interesting piece of information. Can you turn that into a trivia question?" And I'm like, "Of course I can." And then other times things will just, pique my curiosity. And I have the perfect example is that just this morning I saw, before I got into my workday, I saw that the Meadowlark Dairy had a picture of this beautiful swirly soft serve ice cream cone, and they were announcing they have this new flavor, the lime Dole Whip.
Uh-huh.
And I'm looking at it, I'm like, oh my god, that looks so good.
Right.
But I would eat it and gain 5 pounds.
Right,
But still,
exactly.
it got me very interested. So
Yeah.
I looked at it, I'm like, what's the difference between soft serve ice cream and normal ice cream that makes the soft serve ice cream soft? So of course I delved into the issue,
There you
and
go.
I discovered that the answer is air. So
Oh,
our questions are
interesting.
multiple choice, comes through a machine that pumps air into it, and that's what makes it soft.
Interesting.
So I took the image and I used that in the answer slide, and it's always multiple choice. So it's A, B, or C. So I have air is the correct answer, and then
Okay.
I have 2 plausible sounding but incorrect answers.
I see.
So now you know an answer to the
Or
next
ice.
session.
Yeah, right,
Yeah.
exactly.
And then of course one thing leads to another, and I actually used the Meadowlark Dairy image that I could say, oh, and it's from the Meadowlark Dairy right around the corner.
And then you're promoting them.
And then
That's
I'm promoting
awesome.
them, and I did
Yes.
the same thing with Rita's ice cream. I saw
Yeah.
their frozen custard because one thing leads to another. I saw the soft serve ice cream, and then I'm like, ooh, what makes soft serve different than frozen custard?
I see.
And it turns out the answer is egg yolks. So I used a beautiful image of Rita's and their soft serve.
Oh, nice.
And I talk about it in the answers, like, oh, and, the answer is egg yolks, and you can get some frozen custard at Rita's around the
Rita's.
corner.
Very nice. So, what about the mechanics of it?
So the mechanics, actually, we experimented with that quite a bit because once you have the mechanics of a trivia show are really kind of difficult. You want to keep it fast-paced, but not too fast-paced. So
Right.
we actually experimented. We had a couple dry runs at our house before we actually brought it live here.
I see.
And wanted to come up with a time that said, just enough time that you could answer it quickly with the team, but also we didn't want people to be able to cheat. So we didn't want them to have time to type it into Google and get an answer.
Right,
So
right.
we actually settled on a time of 15 seconds. So
question.
we have 3 rounds. Each round is 12 questions. Each question is 15 seconds. And then we also have what are called rock rounds, because actually Nancy paints these beautiful rocks. And so with the rock round,
Nice.
it's different. Instead of having an overall winner, what we do for the rock rounds is anybody who gets the question right, it's not multiple choice. You actually have to write it down.
Spelling counts.
Could actually
And
win a
spelling,
rock.
yeah.
And so,
Oh, nice.
yeah. So it's actually, we experimented with a couple things. I've seen what works, and we think we've come up with a solution that works pretty well.
Nice.
Oh, and if people don't win a rock, they can actually buy rocks during the breaks for a $5 donation to the animal shelter.
Oh, nice.
So they could buy a rock,
Very nice.
or they could buy a bracelet. These are
Oh.
all things like I
Wow.
make during the middle of the night.
Wow.
And so usually, you know, McKay's
When most
donates-
people are sleeping.
Yeah.
Yes,
Right.
I know I'm not supposed to be productive during the middle of the night, but
Exactly.
I can't help it.
Yes.
But so in addition to the 10% that McKay's donates to the animal shelter, we often walk out of here with, you know, over $100 in rock money.
Wow, that's
So-
interesting.
And then I
Wow.
donate that. I put that in the
That's
cube at
awesome.
the front desk of Valley Humane
Right,
Society.
very nice. So tell us about downtown Pleasanton. Why are you here? Why did you choose downtown Pleasanton?
So I've lived here for over 30 years. Nancy's lived here for what, about 15 now.
11.
And so, you know, we just love it down here. And we're both, we just live a few blocks from here. It's you know, a fixture in our life, and we just think there's no better town on earth to live. It just is a beautiful place.
Yeah.
And, you know, we chose McKay's because it's one of our popular spots. We love this place here too. And it just is so conducive to setting up an outdoor trivia show. So
Yeah, it's charming.
it is charming. And the whole town is charming.
It is. It absolutely is. And I love Pleasanton. I believe Pleasanton is the best community in the world, and it's because of people like you. And thank you for doing your part, doing stuff like this above and beyond the norm, and giving back to this community. Why have you chosen Valley Humane as your beneficiary?
I guess that would be me, because I'm primarily the volunteer. I have been volunteering at Valley Humane since I moved here in 2007. I foster animals, cats, kittens, puppies,
Yeah.
at home, and I also volunteer in the shelter doing cat care, cat socialization, dog socialization, and you know, this is a wonderful organization. They do
Yeah.
incredible life-saving work. They also have many other programs like giving dog food and cat food
Yeah.
to people who are homebound so that they
Yeah.
can keep their pets.
Seniors.
They have pet therapy programs where they go to assisted living centers and nurses' homes and hospitals. They just do so many good things, and I love to be able to play a small role in that.
Very nice. Well, thank you guys again for that. Thank you for taking the time to tell your story, and hopefully people will come now and participate
Come
with you.
on
Yeah,
down.
We'd love
absolutely.
that.
We would love
Thank
to
you.
have you, and we
Thank you
promise
so
you a
much.
really good time.
Awesome.
Okay.
Thanks.